So typically we would do some practice on the determinants of supply like we did with demand. So this is like a Shields worksheet on supply. So I just want to go through it with you. So the first one is a new automatic embroidery machine has made the process of making shirt designs much faster. So what will happen to the supply of embroidered shirts at Shields? Well, since they have a new machine that can make things faster, your determinant is technology. And then your supply curve should shift to the right. So we'd move this curve to the right or draw a line going down because we can supply more embroidered shirts now. The next one is if the winter season were approaching and Shields was expecting it to be one of the coldest winters in history, what would happen to the production of Columbia coats? So Columbia makes a lot of really warm, wonderful winter jackets. Well, if they expect it to be really cold, they're going to increase their supply of Columbia jackets. So it would shift to the right. They're not necessarily making like their shirts or their jackets more expensive. They're just going to supply more. And with this one, they expect it to be cold. So this is going to be producer expectations because they think that it's going to be colder. So let's get more jackets on our shelves. Recently, let's say a new Shields was built in Fargo, that's going to cause other sporting goods stores in town to shut down because they've taken their business, which really happened when the newer Shields was built. The determinant is competition. And this is one of those times where, oops, other companies couldn't compete. Well, when you have fewer stores, Shields, actually, their supply went to the right. The next one, the price of rubber has increased tremendously. What will happen to the supply of rubber-made basketball shoes? Well, if the price has gone up, they're going to find other alternatives. So your supply of shoes and the amount of rubber they have is going to shift to the left. So it's going to go this way. It's going to decrease. And then the determinant is price of resources because your resource, rubber, has gotten to be more expensive. Let's say due to the struggling economy, the government of North Dakota has decided to lower business taxes for retail stores, which Shields is one. Well, here the government has lowered taxes, so government tools is your determinant, and their supply, because they have fewer taxes, they can shift to the right. Next, Shields decides to carry only Nike shoes because the price of manufacturing Adidas shoes has risen drastically. This one could be price of related goods when you compare Nike and Adidas. It also could be, if this one only talked about Adidas, it would be price of resources, but because we're comparing, it's price of related goods, and it's Nike is what this graph is looking at. So if they can't carry Adidas shoes, they're going to have to shift and hence supply more Nike shoes because people still need tennis shoes. All stores that sell ammo have been subjected to new, very strict government policies on how ammo must be delivered, stored, and distributed. So the supply of ammunition, if it's more difficult to have, you're probably going to have less at your store. So the supply will shift to the left. The determinant, the very strict government policies, makes it government tools. All Gander stores are offering a 40% coupon to be used on one purchase. Ooh, we got some competition here. Shields, while Gander has this coupon, their items, they might not have as much on their shelves. They're supplying less because they know fewer people are going to be coming in. So supply could shift to the left. Gander, they better fill their shelves because they're going to have more people coming in. So their supply will shift to the right. Again, they're not changing their price of the item. Obviously, with the coupon it is, but supply will shift to the right for that one. If you have any questions on these or need more explanation, please let me know. Or if you want more practice with other determinant scenarios, let me know and I can send some to you. Thanks.